10 luckiest male Grand Slam winners in tennis history. Winning a Grand Slam is supposed to be tennis immortality. It's the dream every kid has when they first pick up a racket. You battle through 7 grueling matches, survive the pressure, conquer the world's best players, and walk away with one of the most prestigious trophies in sports. But here's the thing. Not every Grand Slam victory follows the Hollywood script. Sometimes the draw opens up like the Red Sea. Sometimes the favorites get injured. Sometimes a giant killer eliminates all the dangerous opponents before collapsing in the final. And sometimes the tennis gods simply decide it's your turn. That doesn't mean these champions didn't deserve their trophies. Every slam winner still had to win 7 matches. But compared to legends who had to fight through armies of superstars, some champions definitely received a little extra help from Lady Luck. So grab your popcorn, tighten your grip on that tennis racket, and let's count down the 10 luckiest male Grand Slam winners in tennis history. 10. Thomas Johansson, 2002 Australian Open. Luck factor, 7 out of 10. Before 2002, few tennis fans were predicting that Swedish player Thomas Johansson would become a Grand Slam champion. Yet somehow, he left Melbourne with the trophy. The Australian Open draw that year fell apart spectacularly. Defending champion Andre Agassi withdrew, several contenders struggled with injuries, and many dangerous players exited early. By the final, Johansson found himself facing Arnaud Clément instead of one of the tournament's favorites. To Johansson's credit, he played excellent tennis throughout the fortnight, but the stars aligned perfectly. He won the only Grand Slam of his career and never reached another major final. Verdict? Excellent timing and a draw that practically rolled out the red carpet. 9. Petr Korda, 2002 French Open. Luck factor? 8 out of 10. Just a few months after Johansson's surprise triumph, another unexpected champion emerged. Petr Korda arrived at Roland-Garros as a respected clay court specialist, but hardly a favorite. The tournament's biggest threats struggled. 3-time champion Gustavo Kuerten wasn't at full strength, while several elite contenders disappeared from the draw. Eventually, Costa reached an all-Spanish final against Juan Carlos Ferrero. Ferrero had endured a much tougher route and appeared physically drained. Costa seized the opportunity and captured the only Grand Slam title of his career. He never reached another Slam semifinal. Verdict? A perfect storm of circumstances that may never happen again. 8. Gaston Gaudio, 2004 French Open. Luck factor, 8.5 out of 10. This one still feels like a tennis fever dream. Before Roland-Garros 2004, Gaston Gaudio had never advanced beyond the 4th round of a major. Then suddenly, he became a Grand Slam champion. The Argentine benefited from a chaotic draw and reached the final against fellow Argentine Guillermo Coria, the overwhelming favorite. What happened next remains one of the most shocking collapses in tennis history. Coria led by 2 sets and looked destined for victory before cramps, nerves, and mounting pressure completely derailed his game. Gaudio somehow clawed back and won in 5 sets. He never reached another Grand Slam quarterfinal. Verdict? If luck had a poster child, this match would be hanging on the wall. 7. Johansson Gimeno, 1972 French Open. Luck factor, 8.5 out of 10. When Johansson Gimeno won the French Open at age 34, it was a remarkable achievement, but fortune certainly helped. Several leading contenders exited earlier than expected, creating one of the most open Roland-Garros draws of the era. Gimeno played brilliantly, but he also avoided many of the biggest threats. To this day, he remains one of the oldest men's Grand Slam champions ever. Verdict? Experience met opportunity at exactly the right moment. 6. Brian Teacher, 1980 Australian Open. Luck factor, 9 out of 10. Be honest, how often do you hear people discussing Brian Teacher among tennis legends? Exactly. Teacher won the Australian Open during a period when many top players skipped the event because of scheduling issues. The field was unusually weak by Grand Slam standards. In the final, he defeated Kim Warwick, who was ranked outside the world's elite. Teacher earned his title fair and square, but let's just say the competition wasn't exactly a murderer's row. Verdict: right tournament, right year, right circumstances. If you've stayed with us this far, it means you're finding real value in this content. Please take a moment to like the video. This helps YouTube recommend it to more viewers so others can benefit as well. And be sure to stay with us until the very end, because we have a special gift waiting for you. Now, let's get back to the video. 5. Johan Kriek, 1981 Australian Open. Luck factor, 9 out of 10. The Australian Open strikes again. Johan Kriek captured the title in 1981 during one of the weakest competitive periods in the tournament's history. Many of the world's best players stayed away. Kriek took advantage and won his first major. The truly lucky part? He wasn't finished. 4. Johan Kriek, 1982 Australian Open. Luck factor, 9.5 out of 10. Lightning struck twice. Kriek successfully defended his title the following year under very similar circumstances. Again, numerous top stars skipped Melbourne. Again, the draw opened up. Again, Kriek emerged as champion. Winning one fortunate slam is impressive. Winning 2 in a row under nearly identical circumstances is practically winning the tennis lottery twice. Verdict: the luckiest back-to-back Grand Slam titles ever. Number 3. Petr Korda, 1998 Australian Open. Luck factor, 9.5 out of 10. When Petr Korda won the Australian Open in 1998, he played some outstanding tennis, but the path became considerably easier than expected. Several major threats were eliminated before they could face him, and Korda reached the final without encountering many of the tournament's biggest names. He defeated Marcelo Rios for the title. It would be the only Grand Slam trophy of his career. Verdict: a fantastic performance aided by perfect draw dynamics. Number 2. Mark Edmondson, 1976 Australian Open. Luck factor, 10 out of 10. This story sounds almost fictional. Mark Edmondson entered the 1976 Australian Open ranked outside the world's elite. The event featured a depleted field with many top players absent. Edmondson took advantage and shocked everyone. Nearly 50 years later, he remains the last Australian man to win the Australian Open singles title. An incredible achievement, but also one of the most unexpected Grand Slam victories ever. Verdict: a once-in-a-lifetime miracle run. Number 1. Adriano Panatta, 1976 French Open. Luck factor, 10 out of 10. At number 1, we have the king of fortunate Grand Slam runs, Adriano Panatta. Now, don't misunderstand. Panatta was a talented player, but his 1976 French Open title remains one of the most extraordinary paths to a major championship. After the opening rounds, he managed to navigate the tournament without facing another seeded player. That's almost unimaginable at a Grand Slam. Even more astonishing, he remains one of the very few players to defeat Bjorn Borg at Roland Garros. Everything aligned perfectly. The draw opened, the opportunities appeared, and Panatta grabbed them with both hands. Verdict: the ultimate case of fortune favoring the brave. Final thoughts. Luck alone cannot win a Grand Slam. Every player on this list still had to handle pressure, survive difficult moments, and perform on the biggest stage in tennis. But compared to champions who battled through prime versions of legends like Roger Federer, Rafael Nadal, Novak Djokovic, or Pete Sampras, these winners definitely received a little extra assistance from the tennis gods. And honestly, that's part of what makes sports so fascinating. Sometimes greatness is built through domination, sometimes it's built through opportunity, and sometimes it's built through a perfectly timed dose of good fortune. So which player do you think was the luckiest Grand Slam winner ever? Did we miss someone who benefited from an even crazier draw? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more tennis stories, rankings, controversies, and deep dives into the sport's most unforgettable moments.
As promised, take a moment to check out the description for exceptional products and supplements aimed at enhancing your performance, and use promo code YT20 for 20% off your first order. Also, follow us on Instagram and TikTok for more captivating content. While you're here, feel free to delve into our channel for other intriguing videos. See you in the next one.
Until next time, keep your eye on the ball, and maybe keep one eye on Lady Luck too.